be for like high schoolers and shit.
Bro,
to
like,
fucking have a part-time job to make some money for school.
People don't fucking understand this, and like anytime I tell people, like, they get so offended, and I was like, it's a minimum wage job for a reason. If you simply, now there are instances where like people that's what they can only afford, you know, to like, or not afford, but that's the only job they can get work in the meantime.
Yeah, of course. I'm not like putting anyone down for working there, obviously. I mean, some people have their own scenarios and situations going on where you kind of have to be forcing that, and everyone to themselves. But as long as you're trying to better yourselves and you're actually working hard and putting in the effort, I'm okay with that. But if you're just lazing around, sitting, complaining that you're not getting paid enough to do your shitty, simple fucking burger flipping job, then I'm not gonna be fucking supporting you or be like, okay, I get it.
Bro, like, people talk about, oh, I want 15 an hour working at a fast food. But I was like, bro, you can't fucking get my order right in the first place.
Bro, exactly. How are you gonna expect 15 an hour when you fuck up 17 times a fucking day?
So it's like, once the pay increases, the price of a burger is going to go up too, because
people don't understand the economy and inflation.
So it's just like, okay, y'all want 15 an hour. Are you guys ready to like, at the end of the day, it's gonna be the simple. Like, yeah, you're making more money, but now the
everything else is up, and you're basically making the same you were, but the numbers are just higher.
So I'm just like, people are like, oh, I remember this one girl at Sonic, and she's just like, oh, I deserve this and that, and I was like, okay, it's a minimum wage. It's to help you get started. It's mostly, if you look at it, minimum wage jobs. A lot of young college kids are working, high schoolers are working, because it's something easy and quick for that meantime. It doesn't mean to fucking spend the rest of your life working there.
Yeah, it's a job that you can get not without any necessary like school or fucking prior experience or training, you know?
Right, and it's just something to put in your pockets.
And the thing that's kind of sad though is, bro, like I don't make that much money, bro. Like I make a little bit more. I make $13.25. I'm just gonna say it, and it's better than what most people are making. But for me, bro, that's still not shit, bro. Like honestly, like $13.25 is still shit compared to what I want to make. Some people probably be okay with 13 something, 12, 10, 9. Some people are fine with 9, bro. Like how are you okay with making $9 an hour, working 48 hours a week? I was like, I got to where I am for working hard, and basically within the company, I rose up in the ranks, and within 2 years. Actually, yesterday was my 2nd year anniversary working for Hibbits.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. I started July 4th. You know, the best day to start anything. Started America on 1776, July 4th. No, actually.
Don't ask me. I'm not that patriotic.
I just don't want to sound like a retard. Because I know the country was founded in 1776. Is July 4th just like the birth of it, right?
No, it's the Independence.
Independence Day. Yeah, oh God, I'm gonna get fucking roasted in the goddamn comments now. God damn, bro, I've been talking so much about America and God bless America and all this shit, and people are just gonna be like, oh, this fucking white cis male bastard. I'm sorry, everyone. I love America.
Bro, we're over here talking all this shit like, oh, America's great in this, and my fucking ass is going to the military, but yeah, I have no idea of all this shit.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. About 80 to 90% of the holidays, I never even know what day they are until like a week or two, until like they're fucking about to pop up. I'm like, oh shit, that's coming up.
Man, fucking crazy. Like, especially with how like fast time is going now, bro, it's hard to keep track.
I don't want to get the theory wrong, but there's a theory on why the older you get, the faster time seems to go by. It's like the time relevance theory. So, you know, when you're younger, you've only been alive for, let's say you're 8. You've only been alive for 8 years.
Right.
So 8 months still seems like a long time for you because you've only been alive for 8 years. But you're 30, 8 months is nothing to you because you've already been alive for 30 years. So they say the time goes faster is because you're so used to the time that's already passed and that you've already been on the earth for so long and alive for like that long that I don't know, I'm not smart enough to really explain it in a correct way, I think.
It's like your body's just used to it, body and mind.
Yeah, it's like the time relevance is that you've already experienced 30 years, so 8 months is like nothing, and it just goes by quicker because you've already experienced more time than is what's going by. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Like
I hope
mean,
everyone can understand that out there. I'm trying to explain it as the best I can off the top of my head right now.
'cause like I've heard about it like in the past, but like it was just like not something that like I've
It's
done.
it's
my
definitely an
research.
interesting theory because it's true as fuck. Because every year at the end of high school, you'd be like, oh my bro, it's like that shit went by so fast. But the first half, you're like, bro, I can't fucking wait. It's just taking so long. It's so slow. But you finally get to the end, bro, and you're like, why did that go by so fucking quick? And then boom, 5 years later, damn, we fucking graduated 5 years ago almost. Four and a half. Yeah, 4.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember like right after like the next day after I graduated, it didn't even feel like I was like it felt like we were on a break.
It's like going from fucking middle school to high school to fucking adult. It's like, what the fuck just happened? You're like, I just skipped 10 years somehow. I always thought that was kind of cool though. I don't know if you've ever had this thought, but it's just an interesting thought I've had. Is like, what have you ever thought of just like waking up 10 years in the future?
Honestly, okay, if someone gave you that option to like if someone walked up to you and was like, "Hey, I can give you an opportunity to wake up 10 years into the future." Would you do it?
It depends on like the variables that go into it. Like, will I remember everything? I would assume I would remember everything, but it's hard to say because you wouldn't actually experience everything. Technically, I mean, if you're skipping 10 years, so technically you wouldn't be living in that time, but you just kind of be like appearing in your like 10 like 32-year-old body, we'll say for us. And if I just don't know how like the choices would go. Like, how would you make like the choices would be automatically made for you, or would it just
So
be like kind of just go based on how you would actually be?
so it's like you're literally your life like just fast forward, right? And then you're like, well, not necessarily like skip 10 years into the future, like to
Well,
see
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
future.
So what I was saying was that like that 10-year gap that you skipped is like all those choices and shit will be like automatically already made by your own, like what you would have probably made if you lived through it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would.
Yeah, 'cause
I think I'd rather just live it out. Fuck it. I mean, life's already too short, so why just try to skip it?
right, you want to make the best out of it. You want to make the memories.
Yeah, and then because by the time you're 40, you're like, fuck, bro. I remember yesterday when we were 20.
Right.
Because, bro, I think about that like today. I'm 22. I'm like, damn, bro. I was like, I remember when I was fucking like 15, 16, just getting my driver's license, and fucking 10, just starting at Lake County soccer. Oh, man, it's like, and I'm only 22, and I'm having these fucking like looking back on my fucking life shit going on.
Like you think about that, I think about like now that I hop in my car, I'm thinking about like how back when I was like 8, 9, I'd come home from school, hop on my bike, hang out with my friends, ride around.
And then one day it just stopped.
Right.
Bro, out of nowhere. Like I was just saying, bro, there was you remember Brent?
Griswold?
Yes. He lived on my street when we were younger. And there was this other kid named Kyle Martinez. We would always be chilling. Like we were like the only kids within our age range. We were all, I think Kyle was like 2 years older than us, but me and Brent were in the same grade. And we'd always be like boom ganging it in the fucking woods. We'd be chilling, riding bikes around, creating little fucking forts and trees and shit. And one day, bro, it just stopped. And it was like, it's funny because like I don't know if you've seen like the meme or something, or like one of those posts where it's like one day is like you were just hanging out with all your friends on your bikes, going outside and shit, and then it just stopped. And I was like, that's true as fuck, because one day we just randomly stopped going outside. I mean, you get to middle school, high school, and you just got more shit going on. You got I played a lot of video games, and I had soccer, so my schedule started getting fucking packed.
But even though even the younger kids, bro, like in my like apartment complex, I don't see any kids on a bike. Like these little kids, like I've never, because I remember like back when I was like 8, 9, 10,
Everyone had bikes.
everyone was on their bike, like riding out, playing outside. Now it's just like, what the fuck is the world coming to, bro? Like
It's hard to get people to fucking do shit outside nowadays, honestly.
it's like fucking, what do you call it? Like even like I see how I remember when I was 13, like how I would dress, and now like these 13-year-olds are like the way they're dressed and the way their style is, and I was like, bro, what the hell?
Dude, even like a 5-year difference. Like if you look at the freshmen that are seniors now when we were, or like I think they just graduated actually. The freshmen that when we were seniors, the freshmen then they just graduated this year. Even just that 4-year gap, it feels like there's a big like change in like what people watched, like the cartoons, what they did as kids, how they grew up. But that's also what the advancement of technology is what's causing kids to not go outside as much because there's more entertaining shit you can do inside with less work, less physical work. Because humans are generally lazy, bro, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I played soccer my whole life, 17 years. I fucking hated running. But I loved the game, so I kept doing it.
Bro, I'll never forget, like, fucking, what was it, like, my sophomore year, like, I put so much effort into it, like, I was running, whatnot, keeping up.
You were pretty skinny back then. You got
Yeah.
pretty skinny, honestly.
Bro, but then the funny thing was, like, you remember Kobe, like, the senior?
Yeah, I remember Kobe.
Yeah, like,
I remember Kobe.
Whenever, because I remember when we were playing the tournament, I was, like, almost up to him, like.
When he scored the hat trick and Chris had to give him a naked massage. You remember that, bro?
No.
Oh my God! Then that might not be the same tournament. Are you talking about the one where
Like,
you paid coach?
yeah.
All right, so Shabab paid our coach $20 to wear the armband. Won't say his name because we don't want him to get in trouble. I don't think he would, but that was so funny. But
Because, like, I remember, who was it? Zach. Zach wasn't there.
oh
and
my,
then
yeah,
it
that's
was
right. Zach wasn't there.
Yeah, so it was just Enrique. And then we're like, we need another captain. I was like, Coach, here's $20. Give me that shit.
That's hilarious, bro. But what I was talking about is it wasn't a tournament actually. I think it was just like an away game. And this was when Kobe was on JV, so it was probably when I was a freshman or sophomore.
No, you had to be a freshman because I didn't play freshman year.
But you played with Kobe.
I played with Kobe my sophomore year. And he was on.
It might have been. Oh, he was on varsity that year.
Yeah.
Okay, so it had to been freshman. So because Kobe and Chris were really good friends, and in one game, Kobe, he was a forward and Chris was a midfielder, like an attacking mid. Kobe had scored a goal, and like me and the varsity team were all sitting on the benches because if JV played first.
Right.
So he scores a goal, and he runs up and like we're all celebrating because it was a pretty good goal. He comes to celebrate and she's like, "Hey Chris," he's like, "if I score a hat trick, you have to give me a naked massage." Or he's like, no. Chris was like, "Hey bro, if you score a hat trick, I'll give you a massage." And he's like, "All right, bet." He's like, "Make it a naked massage." And he's like, "All right, bet, Chris," because Chris is like, "Oh, he's not gonna score a fucking hat trick, bro." Within 15 fucking minutes, he had scored 2 more goals. Ran straight over to the bench after he scored the third one. He's like, "I'll be looking forward to my naked massage." And everyone started fucking crying, laughing, bro, because no one expected him to get the hat trick.
Yeah.
He really wanted that naked massage by Chris, bro. He was
Damn,
desperate.
That's dedication right there.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That discipline and commitment, bro. That's what you need. If you want that naked massage by your boy, get that fucking hat trick.
Nah, like, I'll remember, like, I still remember because, like, when we were playing that tournament, like, Kobe was, like, he was full sprint, and I was running, too, and I'm, like.
Kobe was a fast moment.
Bro,
He was just athletic as fuck.
And I was just, like, almost catching up to him, and then.
You're, like, surprisingly quick.
Yeah, like, fucking, and then junior year came, and I was slower than fucking Benny.
Oh my God. Bro, I remember you tried to race Benny.
Yeah.
And he was beating you, so you fucking, like, grabbed him and tried to, trip him, and then you ended up winning. Benny's like, "Bro, what the fuck, bro? He fucking tripped me, threw me." You're like, that was fucking...
Bro, because...
I missed the high school days, bro. Like, that shit was so much fun back then.
And then fucking, what was it, like, the away games on the, like, when we...
The bus rides?
Yeah.
We'd be doing fucking rap battles in the back. Benny would be getting molested by Ben.
Good times.
Hey, it was good times when we both said it at the same time. Oh, man. It's crazy because, like I said, bro, we're 22, and I'm already missing high school, bro. Like, no bills, no worries. All you do is go to school, fuck around, fuck some chicks, play some soccer, whatever sport you wanted to fucking play.
Bro,
simpler times, man.
I will never forget. Remember that kid, Daniel?
With the glasses?
Yeah.
Played center back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel.
So I remember because, like, when I didn't make the team my sophomore year.
Yeah, you guys started having beef, no?
Yeah, because, like, he was talking all this shit. Because, like, he was like, I remember, like, when, before, like, the, what was it, the roster popped up to see if you made the team, coach was like, "Oh, if you don't see your name on it, come to the practice and then we'll talk and see what you need to improve. And I was like, and I didn't see my name. I was like, you know what, like, no surprise,